Hey, welcome back. We have another knife today. Let's get the trusty old Demco AD20.5 out here. This is just the regular old Ivory Gray OS 10A model. One of my favorites for opening boxes. And let's get this thing opened up here. This is another private sale. Blade forums. Some of the people have been asking where I find all my Demcos. Blade forums in this case, which I feel like the Demcos are a little few and far between there, but the Demco Facebook group has a ton of good ones on there right now. You got to go check them out. Demco Knives Dynamics. All right. Yeah, check out that group. There are a lot of really good 8020s for sale right now. A couple good 8020s. Everyone always wants a premium for an 8020, but this particular one did come from Blade Forums. So, let's see what we got. This was an interesting variant that I hadn't seen before, and I just jumped right on it as soon as I saw it. If you know this box, it means it's one of the machine ground in the US variants. So this one says Demco 8020 MG 8020 Cruware slotted clip point with natural G10. Well, what's natural? Let's take a look. Jade. Super cool. So I didn't even know that this existed. I don't know where it was sold. I think he said he got it from like artknives.com, I guess a while back. But look at that variant. You can actually see all the inner workings in there, which is super cool. This is supposed to be new in box. The box looks a little beat up this. Let's see if we can tell. Wow. Look at the finish on that. Love it. Those scales are super cool. I think they may use a similar, they may use this with the, might be a little different color, but the G10 camo variants. Let's get a quick feel on it here. Yeah, feels new. Looks like a factory new edge there. You just never know. And yeah, full size, full tilt. That was one of the things I was like a little worried about on this one, was that it might be a different, like it might be like some sort of weird variant of 8020s that somehow had a clip point and a slot and Cruware. Like I didn't think it was likely the case, but it just seemed kind of weird since I hadn't seen this variant that it kind of snuck below the radar. I don't think I've ever seen a picture of this variant, so you may have seen some that I missed, but action is good as usual. Starting to find my groove in how I open these bigger ones, because they are pretty robust and you can definitely miss like that. But if I get my thumb sort of pressured into the groove and then push up into the thumb stud, then usually goes pretty well. And the same thing for the reverse flick, kind of push into the groove and then really focus on going upward. Then you get a pretty good deployment pretty consistently there. So yeah, this is a cool variant. I have a few 8020 G10 models. Some people thought this might be like because it's Cruware, that it might be a DLT exclusive, but the seller did not say you got it from DLT. He said he saw like this is a long time ago, like a couple of years ago, he saw Demco post on their Instagram that they were doing a drop with like Art Knives or some random website like that. Sorry if you're listening to Art Knives, I don't mean to call you a random website. But not a common website where they do a lot of their drops. You just jumped on it and bought it. Yeah, looks good. It's a pretty cool look. So I also have the DLT exclusive Cruware with the tan scales. And I feel like this fits in really nice with that. as well. This is just an AD20 with black G10, which are a bit more common. You know, there are a lot of variants that have come out, whether they're 80/20 or, let's see if I can find a couple interesting ones here. 80/20S, but the 80/20s are really hard to find. Here is the 80/20 in the non-slotted 3V textured titanium as a comparison. Quite a different knife, all things considered. And here is a variant. Actually, you know what? I'm probably not going to pull this one out. This is another 3V G10, but in the black G10. Let me put that one aside and see if I can find my, there we go. This is one I wanted to pull out. Cruware variant from DLT Trading, which I think is a really cool variant too. These are probably my two favorite G10 variants I have for the 80/20. Like, I've been talking with some of you out there about potentially selling some of these after I do this full Demco video. I'm probably gonna end up having to do 2 videos, but after I do a bit of a tirade on Demco, and I have to say that these 2 are very high on my list of 2 that stick around. Yeah, they're both really cool in their own way, and these are both Cruware. So this one is like a very early version of it, where it's hand ground in there. So you can see the CW there, hand ground in there. And then this one, laser etched Cruware. But yeah, this is a really neat variant, I have to say. I was like a little hesitant because I have so many right now on whether to jump on this one, but I'm really glad I did now that I got it in hand and see it. It is quite neat, really cool looking, and the 3V and the Cruware seem to command a little bit of a higher price in the market. They're a little more desirable. They fit a bit more of that Demco style, if you will. He's pretty big on like 3V and hard use type metals that are high toughness, and he's done some really cool ones. So I think I have like one last 80/20 coming in. I think it's today or tomorrow, and then we're off to the races to do this video. So I hope that's the end of it. And then I'm excited to just make a lot of these available. I'm just going to try and mostly recruit my costs, so you should hopefully be able to get some decent deals on them. I'm sure you can always find a little bit of a better deal out there, because I'm not always the most... I'm pretty good at making sure I don't overpay, but not perfect at it. So I may not always have the lowest prices. There's some people that just need cash or whatever and may be able to move a unit for less than me here and there. So watch out for on that Demco Facebook group if you want a nice deal. That's a really good spot where a lot of knives get sold. I don't know how many they're doing a month there, or how many are trading hands a month there, but it's probably like 50 plus, if I had to guess. I couldn't say for sure, but it's quite a few. So yeah, really cool, cool variant here. Glad to have it in the collection. And I wanted to see really quickly, because you never know what they're going to do with the jimping on the top, but it looks like it's the same jimping on the whole group here. So yeah, glad to have this one in the collection. Please like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.